Episode 7 of the Book of Boba Fett contained more connections, references, and classic characters than we've had in a long time, not the least of which was Luke Skywalker starting his Jedi Academy, and his first student was none other than Grogu. Let's talk about their training session and the ultimate choice that Luke presents to Grogu at the end of the episode. We have a lot to cover, so let's get into it. The first we see Luke and Grogu, they are meditating on a beautiful hillside. Grogu is soon distracted by a frog jumping by, and he tries to use the Force to eat it. Luke chides him for losing his focus, but then he shows him the abundance of frogs in the pond. This is about more than just a few frogs in a pond. Luke is trying to widen Grogu's horizons here. He's trying to help him see the possibilities and opportunities that lie before him. Grogu's life is that pond, deep, wide, and the frogs in it, the Mandalorian, Luke, all these opportunities and people he could spend his life with. While they take a walk, Luke helps Grogu to keep up by lifting him with the Force. That's just so cute. Then, Luke offers to help Grogu remember back home. Where was Grogu's home? The Jedi Temple. Luke then uses what seems to be a mild, gentler form of the mind probe that we see Kylo Ren use in The Force Awakens. We see a squadron of clone troopers firing at a few Jedi who are protecting Grogu. The Jedi fall, and the clone troopers see Grogu and begin to approach, but then the memory ends there. Now, let's just briefly talk about Din Djarin and Ahsoka's conversation.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Honestly, I don't think any of us did.
I don't understand why you're all right with Skywalker's decision to train the kid when you wouldn't.
Her response is the key to the whole episode.
Because it was his choice. I don't control the wants of others.
Yes, exactly. Ahsoka does not tell Luke what he should do. She did not control his choices. Din wants to see Grogu and give him a gift. However, Ahsoka tells him,
Grogu misses you a great deal. If he sees you, it will only make things more difficult for him.
I will talk at the end of this video about attachment and if that really was the fatal flaw of the Jedi or not. What Ahsoka is trying to avoid is Din, even with good intentions, influencing Grogu's decisions. She asks,
Are you doing this for Grogu, or are you doing this for yourself?
I want to give him this.
So he will remember you.
No. As a Mandalorian foundling, he should have this. It's his right.
Perhaps he is a Padawan now.
Since Din is insistent upon giving the armor to Grogu, she offers to give it to him herself. What she's trying to get Din to realize is his visit isn't really about helping Grogu. Din has a hole in his heart ever since Grogu left, and he wants to fill it, even if it's only for a few minutes visit. I'm not sure if Din fully understands this, but he understands enough that he gives her the gift and returns to his ship. Now we get to the best part of the episode, seeing Grogu jump.
Let's see you jump.
I think this is officially the cutest thing we've ever seen in Star Wars, although the Porg war cry is a close second. Actually, seeing Grogu learn and train is just like seeing how Master Yoda learned and trained to become a Jedi years and years and years ago. Luke repeats Yoda's wise advice.
Don't try. Do.
Grogu's reaction is the same as Luke's was. Confused discouragement. Next, we get a training montage that is a direct mirror of the montage in Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, Jedi strength flows from the Force.
Luke carries Grogu in a backpack on his back, just like he did with Master Yoda. There's even a front flip. Luke tells Grogu,
The wide world exists in balance. Feel the Force all around you.
just like he tells Rey in The Last Jedi.
It's the energy between all things, a tension, a balance that binds the universe together.
Okay. But what is it?
Through the Force, you will find balance as well.
To illustrate his point, he has Grogu attempt to balance on the end of a log using the Force. Next, Grogu is holding himself in the air while meditating, very similar to what Rey does in The Rise of Skywalker. Luke ignites his lightsaber, and I must admit, that moment reminded me a bit too much of a certain scene from Revenge of the Sith.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Like father, like son? Now notice how we see the reflection of Luke's lightsaber on Grogu's eyes, just like we saw the reflection of the blasters and lightsabers on Grogu's eyes in his flashback to Order 66. Next, Luke pulls out a training remote droid similar to the one he used in A New Hope to train his reflexes. Grogu adorably thinks it's a ball to play with. After a close call with a blast where Grogu is knocked down, Luke reminds him,
Get back up. Always get back up.
it's a valuable lesson to remember. We may get knocked down over and over in life, but we only fail when we choose not to get back up. Within a few moments, Grogu is jumping and flipping and dodging the blasts with ease.
You've taught him well.
It's more like he's remembering than I'm actually teaching him anything.
I would agree, because Grogu seems to be learning these skills much more quickly than any Jedi we've ever seen. It makes sense that he's not so much learning them from scratch as he is remembering to do them after years of not using them. Ahsoka's line, "Sometimes the student guides the master," is very interesting and accurate. Luke, just a student, helped guide his father, the master, back to the light side in the original trilogy.
I'll never turn to the dark side. I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Also, Ahsoka had a large influence on her master Anakin, and Ezra Bridger helped Kanan Jarrus, his master, develop and grow as a Jedi in Star Wars Rebels. The episode then follows Din to Tatooine, and we see Cobb Vanth versus Cad Bane. For more on that interaction, check out my video where I compare Cad Bane versus Cobb Vanth to Cad Bane versus Hunter in The Bad Batch. Then there's an interesting bit of cinematography. After the explosion at the cantina, the screen wipes from the burning rubble to Luke's newly completed Jedi temple. This reminded me of The Last Jedi, where we see Luke's temple burning after Kylo Ren turns to the dark side. Very interesting editing there. In the temple, Luke is about to offer Grogu a choice. He lays out the gift from the Mandalorian, a small chainmail shirt made of Beskar. The chainmail was hinted at in the previous episode when we saw the small chain links while the armorer was forging. Or Grogu can choose Yoda's lightsaber and go with Luke and be trained to become a Jedi.
If you choose the armor, you'll return to your friend, the Mandalorian. However, you will be giving into attachment to those that you love, and forsaking the way of the Jedi. But if you choose the lightsaber, you will be the first student in my academy, and I will train you to be a great Jedi. A short time for you is a lifetime for someone else.
This isn't figurative language. Yoda lived to 800 years old. He saw hundreds of Jedi learn, live, and die. Grogu will outlive everyone he's met in the last few months. Luke is reminding him to consider all the possibilities and opportunities he has ahead of him so that he can make the decision that is truly what he wants. Remember, his life is that deep, wide pond, and all these people and opportunities are the frogs in it. Now, some people are saying that Luke is repeating the mistakes of the Jedi Order by telling Grogu he has to renounce all attachments. But that's just not true. The problem with the Jedi Order was not that they renounced attachments. The problem was that they forgot how to love. Because they couldn't see the difference, they couldn't show Anakin the difference, which led to his fall and theirs. Jedi can have close loved ones and not be consumed by the dark side. Luke loved his father, which is why he sacrificed himself for him and redeemed him back to the light. Kanan Jarrus loved his family on Star Wars Rebels. However, he recognized that his love and concern could influence his actions, and so he took steps to prevent that from negatively affecting others.
I need you to do something for me.
Anything.
Take the lead on getting Hera back.
Shouldn't you be the one to do that?
I would, but I can't think clearly because of the way I feel about her. I might make a mistake. One that could cost us. I'll be with you, but this has to be your plan. You lead.
If that's what you want.
It's what we need if we're going to save Hera. And everyone else.
In the end, he showed that love makes a Jedi even stronger. Luke here is actually doing something the Jedi Order should have done more often, giving the student a choice. Grogu isn't being forced to be a Jedi. Luke is giving him the option to leave the Force behind and live a happy life with the Mandalorian. I think Grogu will choose the armor and Luke will give him the lightsaber as well. Luke said that he would train Grogu to protect himself, and a lightsaber is a fine defensive weapon. So what do you think? Will Grogu choose the lightsaber and become a great Jedi under Luke's teaching, or will he choose the chainmail and return to Clan Mudhorn and Din Djarin? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on any more of my videos. I'm Site Huber. Thanks for watching and God bless.